Hi everyone, it's Paula from PSE Creations. Today's project is going to be paper crafting related, so junk journaling related. Um, I say that because I do a multiple number of different projects on my channel, and some people may be here just for specific projects versus, I don't know, enjoying all of them. So I just try to put it out there. I also put them in like a watch list. It's not really a watch list, but I try to lump them into folders, whether it's a wreath or it's general DIY or it's woodworking or it's junk journal. So anyhow, let's get started. So today I wanted to start a series. I'm not sure how many videos the series will be, but I want to work on a Valentine's Day junk journal. So I bought this from the Dollar Tree. So it's just one of those little buckets that you can pick up. This is the larger size one. So this is, if I don't do this, I have to do math. It's 6 by 7, so 6 by 7. And as you can see, it has an opening here, and then it's just closed, right? So it's a square like bucket, so to speak. So I also bought white doilies, and I know you're probably saying white heart doilies, and you're probably thinking, well, you could have bought the pink ones or the red ones. And yes, I could have, and I may have or may not, but I figured if I bought white, then I can use hearts year round, and if I do white, then I can dye them whatever color I want. So this I dyed using red food coloring. So this is not the only thing that I'm going to use in this junk journal. These are just a few things that I just wanted to show that I picked up when I picked this up as well. I also picked up this, they're calling it table scatters. It's 24 pieces. So it has like a heart and a locket. It has the word love. So they're felt, little felt shapes. They have hearts in 3 different sizes. So I thought this was cool. I thought I can use this in different things. And I picked up this book. It's called My Valentine. Love is to love someone for who they are, who they were, and who they will be. Chris Moore. So I actually already started taking this apart, but it turns out that these are actually pages are sewn in, which is great because I will be able to use them in this journal. And it's, as long as it's not too big, too much bigger in any way, it's perfect. It's okay for it to be smaller because that's, I mean, I guess you can have it be bigger too. People make junk journals like that too, but I haven't found comfort in that yet, so I don't do that. So anyways, so these will be, pages. So see here, I started cutting off the little sewing thing. So when we get to the point of making our signatures for this, I'll be able to pull some of these out and we'll be able to have some of these little sayings. They're little poems. To love is nothing, to be loved is something, to be loved and be loved. But to love and be loved, that's everything. If I know what love is, it is because of you. Oh. So anyways, I like that. So I bought that. I will be throwing this away, but I didn't want to throw it away without showing you guys the booklet. So this video will be the first video of the series. Again, I don't know how many there'll be in the series, but this video will be the introduction to the project, and then making the cover for our book, which is going to be made out of this box. So I'm going to start by taking the ribbon out, and look at that. I have a beautiful ribbon now, a beautiful purple ribbon that I'll be able to use for something. Now, this is the first time that I'm doing this, so will it work out? I don't know, but we will find out together. So I have my rotary cutter. I'm not sure why, but I do. I pulled it out just in case. I have a really good pair of scissors. Again, these I think I've mentioned before. I really use these a lot to cut my ribbon. It's titanium coated, and they're Wise scissors, WISS, and I pick them up at Home Depot, and they have different sizes. I actually have the size lower than this, which is just a little bit smaller, but they don't have really small ones. But anyways, I picked it up at Home Depot. I think it was less than, these were less than $10. And then I have my X-Acto knife. So this is a crafting X-Acto knife, and on this end, it's like a little, it's a little sharp pick. This end has a cover, but I don't know where it is because every time I put it in my little crafting bag, the cover comes off of this end. So I'm very careful. So if you're going to do this, just be very careful. So here's my thought, guys. I'm going to remove this piece right here, and then I'm going to remove the bottom, and then we're going to be left with this piece, the front, and then the back. So there's the front of the book cover, the back of the book cover, and then this is going to be our spine. So our spine is going to be pretty darn thick. It's going to be 3¼ inches. So that's going to mean that we're probably going to be able to have at least 4 signatures in there. And I'm not worried about this little hole right here because this is perfect. I can put an eyelet there and do like a dangle or something. So it's already going to be there for me. So that's my thought. Let's see if we can get this to work. This is shiny, so I'm not too crazy about that, but I can easily cover it with, I have gesso, that clear gesso, and I can bring the shine down. Okay, so I noticed that this paper down here at the bottom was peeling, so I'm just going to rip it off. I don't think that's doing anything for me, but I did that, so okay. So I want to make sure, okay, so I want this to be the front, and then this, I want to keep this, so keep. So this is going to be the side that I want to cut first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my X-Acto knife, and I know you can't see, but from the inside, I'm just from the crease that already exists, I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and I'm just going to poke through. And I think once I have, yeah, okay. So once I have a starting point, then I can also come from here and just cut following that line. So this might, it might not be perfect. I may have to maybe put some lace on it just to cover some parts up, but that's okay because that's the whole fun part of making it, using these types of items. Okay. My biggest fear is just, it's not a fear. My biggest problem, and that's with everything, is I can't cut straight to save my life. Okay, so now I'm going to just continue my cut. Sorry, guys. So, okay. So I figured, yeah, once I had this flap open, then I can just, maybe here's where oh no, I probably don't want to do that. Okay. And just so you know, the Dollar Tree sells X-Acto knives as well. So you can definitely, if you don't have one, purchase one from there. Like I said, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be, we're going to make it work. Okay, so here's what I was saying, it's not going to be perfect. So we have these raw edges right here, but that's okay because we will do something to cover that. Okay, so now we have to just cut the bottom. So what I did is I just took the X-Acto knife now that I have this free opening, and I'm literally just running it on the line that exists already. And because this is not super thick, it will open up. I'm going to run it again. Okay. I'm going to do this side again. So make sure my X-Acto knife is... I don't like doing anything towards me with the knife. Okay, yay. All right. And now, I'm just going to cut that off. And voila. Now, okay, so here's what we have. So now it's like a book cover. So what we can do here though is I can go in with my scissors now, maybe clean it up a little bit more. So I'm just cleaning it up. Okay. All right. So that's cleaned up. Now here's what I will say. I'm going to put this away so that I don't accidentally stab myself. And put this away too. I didn't even use it, but I thought maybe. So now what we can do is, if we wanted to, we'd have to break the seal of this like this. Okay, see, we're breaking the seal so it can come down as a book, and that's still intact. Everything's still intact. So yay. So now we have a book cover. All right, hold on guys, I'm gonna get my clear gesso. So clear textured gesso. I think I picked this up at Walmart. And I'm just going to put some on here so that it's not so shiny. If you have any other ideas, let me know what your thoughts are on how to take the shine away from this. I know you can do sandpaper too, so I can definitely try that out. Although this does seem to have like a foam, like a film to it. I can see it right here. So sandpaper might not be the best option. But I can already see how it's taking the shine away, which is nice. So you can see already here, it's less shiny than like right here. And like I said, this is a very thick spine. So it's probably gonna be like 4 signatures. I don't know, we'll see. All right, I think that is it. I'm going to let this dry. Just try to get into those creases. And this should dry very quickly. I will say make sure you go in the same direction with the gesso, because if not, you will be able to see the line marks of it. At least that's the experience I've had. Let me turn around and put that in my... Okay, so yeah, it's already almost dry. I feel like, yeah, that's gonna be good because it's really taking the shine off of it. Enough. Okay. I feel like I got something on my sweatshirt. And then on the inside, we're gonna have to cover it with something. Well, we don't have to, but I'd like to cover it with something. Maybe I'll use some old music paper. I have a lot of old music paper. Maybe just do something like that. I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe we'll leave that like that. We'll just cover these pieces here. So it would be almost 6 inches. And almost 6 inches. So I'm not good at cutting. What do I need? 7. You guys want to know why I don't measure? Because I'm not good at cutting. So let's do, it has to be, I'm just going to cut off this part right here. And it has to be 7 inches. We'll do 6.5. That will lay over a little bit. So we'll cut these top part off. Okay. And then in the middle, we'll put something. We'll figure it out. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to use this glue here that I have. I'm not sewing, so maybe I'm going a little overboard with the glue. Okay. And I was thinking I put something like this right here. Have peek through. What do you guys think? Okay. It's not a rippy cut one, huh? All right. I will see you guys on the next video where we will start putting together our signatures. Bye, guys.